Welcome, race fans, to This Week in Racing for March 16th. Now, for the latest. The Rockingham Speedway may be getting a financial boost from North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper has proposed $8 million for capital improvements for an $11.45 million renovation project for renovations and improvements at what current owner Dan Lovenheim is calling the Rock Speedway and Entertainment Complex. Capital improvements include infrastructure improvements such as wastewater and water extension, repaving of the speedway, upgrades to both speedway and dragway facilities, also bathroom and grandstand repairs, and erosion control. The requirement is for every $3 invested by the state, this must be matched by one non-state dollar, which most likely will come from Lovenheim himself, according to reports. Rockingham is already hosting a music festival known as the Epicenter, formerly the Carolina Rebellion Music Festival, scheduled for May 10th. First NASCAR Cup Series race, October 31st, 1965, the American 500 winner Curtis Turner. Last Cup race, February 22nd, 2004, the Subway 400 winner Matt Kenseth, beating Casey Kane by 1/100th of a second. From 2008 to 2013, The Rock hosted ARCA and what was the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Last Truck Series race, the North Carolina Education Lottery 200 winner Kyle Larson. A race riddled with some controversy as Ron Hornaday Jr. made some contact with then rookie Bubba Wallace, sending Wallace into the fence. Hornaday Jr. claims he did not intentionally wreck him. However, fans and NASCAR thought otherwise, and was later fined $25,000 and was put on probation. Now, so far, no word on the return of NASCAR, but definitely The Rock is a fan favorite, and Motorsports Radio USA will keep an eye out for further developments. Pit road speed limits during qualifying. Yes. Starting this weekend at Auto Club Speedway, NASCAR will be enforcing a pit road speed limit during qualifying sessions. If a driver is too fast exiting pit road, that driver must return to pit road for a pass-through before being eligible to post a qualifying time. If a driver is too fast entering pit road, the qualifying speed on the previous run will be disallowed. Source Jim Utter, AutoWeek.com. NASCAR officials have noticed instances in which speeding on pit road may have led to unsafe situations, and the NASCAR officials feel that this new rule should be in place. The big fight. By now, most NASCAR fans have heard about that fight between Daniel Suarez and Michael McDowell incident last Friday after qualifying at ISM Phoenix. NASCAR has decided to not penalize either driver. However, had two messages. One, we love the intensity, and two, keep it off the racetrack. Suarez claims that McDowell with a slow car prevented him from turning a fast lap. Both drivers missed the cut line in the first round of qualifying. Suarez went over to talk to McDowell, and it got all ugly. We talked about that last week. Mr. Steve O'Donnell told the drivers, quote, take care of your business off the track. Love the passion. See you later. Daniel Suarez finished 23rd on Sunday. McDowell came in 36th. Hall of Fame nominees. 2020 NASCAR Hall of Fame nominees were revealed on Wednesday on NASCAR America on NBCSN. There's 20 names. We're not going to go over all 20, but at the top of the list is Tony Stewart, a.k.a. Smoke. Other nominees include Sam Ard, Buddy Baker, Neil Bonnet, and a bunch more names, Edsel Ford II, and NASCAR's first flagman, Alvin Hawkins. Out of the 20 nominees, 5 will be chosen on voting day set for Wednesday, May 22nd. Voting done by the NASCAR Hall of Fame voting panel and by a nationwide fan vote at NASCAR.com. Gen 7 and double headers. Mr. Roger Penske has stated that he wants to see the Gen 7 car by 2021, and he wants double headers. Penske was speaking with reporters in St. Petersburg last Sunday. Penske in attendance for IndyCar season opener, St. Petersburg Grand Prix. Everybody knows Team Penske also fields IndyCar racers. In fact, he had a driver win, Joseph Newgarden, on Sunday. Penske is pushing for the Gen 7 cars for their cost efficiency, saying it's not too late for 2021. Currently, the Gen 7 is in the design stage, and Penske has urged NASCAR CEO Jim France, saying, quote, we need to go. NASCAR President Steve Phelps says that there could be a fresh look coming in 2020 or 2021. Now, as for the doubleheaders, Team Penske says, quote, if they make a change, we should run doubleheaders. Maybe 200 miles on Saturday and 300 miles on Sunday. Now, here's the interesting thing here with the cost, all right? To field a championship caliber IndyCar race car is currently $10 million annually. In NASCAR, that figure is $30 million. Now, you could probably argue, IndyCar only has 17 races as opposed to 36 in the Cup Series. Or, you could argue a bunch of things, but that's something to think about there. $30 million, man, a year. So, if you got, Team Penske got 3 cars out there, so, right? That's a good 90 mil right there for 3 cars. So, but racing is a rich man's sport. Whether it's cars or the ponies, it's a rich man's sport. Dale Jr. at Indy, yes, with a question mark. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was offered an invite from Team Penske for an Indy 500 test ride. Team Penske President Tim Cindric took to the Twitter sphere last Sunday, offering Earnhardt a test ride at the 2019 Indy 500. Basically, Earnhardt Jr., if he accepts, would take an Indy racer around Indianapolis Motor Speedway for a few laps. Earnhardt, in the past, has expressed hesitation about driving an IndyCar race car. The 2019 Indianapolis 500 is scheduled for May 26th. And Formula One starts its season this Sunday, 1 a.m. on ESPN for the Australian Grand Prix. Thank you, race fans, for tuning in from Eastern Long Island. This is Manny Allegretta for the Motorsports Radio USA podcast, motorsportsradio.net.